It is Wellness Wednesday. It's the day of the week where I just check in on health, diet, nutrition related subjects, let you know what I'm doing, if I'm on any kind of specific diet, or just kind of a check-in related to wellness. And today I thought I would just do a sort of what I eat in the day video. Usually for those I use my camera all day long and film everything, but I wasn't on top of it already this morning, so I don't have video of breakfast and stuff. So I figured I'd show you my lunch and just kind of tell you everything else that I ate or that we're planning for dinner. To get started, we went to the lake this morning. There's a lake near our house and they do like summer fun days where it's free admission. Usually you have to pay to park, and this for like 3 days a week this summer they have free parking and all kinds of activities and stuff for the kids. So we went there, and I will put in some footage from that at the end of the video, so you can check that out if you're interested in that. And if you're just interested in the wellness check-in, you can skip it easily because it'll be right at the end. So I didn't make my morning smoothie like I did the video on a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, whenever it was, just because we were going out and I didn't want to try to transport my giant smoothie with me. So I took a protein bar. I just recently started discovering that I like Quest bars. I had never tried them before, and everyone loves them, especially in the low carb community, and like on THM, everybody loves Quest bars. And I had just never even tried them, and I just saw them one time at a store that I didn't go to very often. I was like, oh, those are Quest bars. I should try one of those. So I grabbed one, and they're actually really good. I was like, oh, I can understand why people really like these. But I was careful and realized very quickly that some of them have they're just sweetened with stevia and erythritol and maybe like monk fruit, but then there are other ones that are sweetened with sucralose, which I try to stay away from. That's Splenda, and so I just try to stay away from any artificial type sweeteners. So I was like, oh, I gotta be careful and read my labels here, because some of them you just have to read the labels to know which ones are with Splenda and which ones aren't. The Splenda ones say sucralose in the ingredients, so try to stay away from those when I can. But anyways, I had a couple Quest bars in the freezer, so I grabbed one of those out, and that made it easy to eat breakfast while we were out. So I told you a couple weeks ago maybe that I have been experimenting with intermittent fasting. Basically the only things I'm working on as far as diet right now is just a little bit of intermittent fasting and getting lots and lots of veggies in my diet. Those are my two main goals for August. I have been just experimenting with different eating windows, seeing how that works for me. Over this past week, I have done at least 16-hour intermittent fasts every day, up to 19 hours. So I just kind of, whenever I feel like I really want to eat or need to eat, depending on what we're doing for the day, I'll break my fast somewhere between 16 and 19 hours. And that has worked out really well. I've actually really, really liked it. So basically, I try to finish eating around 6 p.m. and then try to not start eating again until somewhere around 11. And I've just been kind of somewhere between, probably somewhere between 10:30 and 2-ish, eat my first meal of the day. And that's been working out fine. And I found that it's actually helping my appetite to stay regulated. Before, when I've done intermittent fasting, like my appetite would be really out of control if I tried to skip breakfast and push myself. But I think I'm just in a better place hormonally and physically, and my body's able to handle it better. So that's good, because I'm always, on the lookout for those little signs of your body telling you what it likes and doesn't like. So right now my body is liking it, and I'll just keep listening and adjust things as needed. So I broke my fast this morning at about 11. I had my protein bar and a little bit of chicken. I just had a little chicken that I had packed. So that's all I had for breakfast at around 11. And then it is, what is it? It's almost 2 now. And I am sitting down to have a bigger lunch. And I'll go ahead and show you what I have here in front of me. I have a big kale salad for lunch, and I just threw together a homemade dressing, olive oil, coconut aminos, let's see, apple cider vinegar, some spices. I think that was about it. and and a little bit of stevia erythritol blend, and then I threw in some lentils that I had in the fridge that needed to be used up, some red scallions, purple scallions from our garden, and then a couple tablespoons of the seed mixture that I showed you in one of my grocery hauls recently. It's got a whole bunch of sprouted seeds in it, like pumpkin seeds and hemp and chia seeds and all kinds of things, and they're all like sprouted and very healthy, delicious, and they're crunchy good. And then I got some roasted Brussels sprouts that were left over from the other night and some roasted chicken legs. And so that is nice hearty salad. And then I got strawberries and Dr. Zevia. So I was trying to think about what my diet falls under right now. It's not paleo because, well, I've got the Dr. Zevia and I've got the lentils and seeds on there. So it's not paleo. It is Trim Healthy Mama, THM. Except that it's a crossover, so it's still technically THM. Maybe I should just call myself on maintenance THM, but I'm not in the weight loss mode of the diet, so definitely a crossover. It's not low carb, obviously, because of the seeds and the lentils. And if I got rid of the chicken, then I could be, vegan, but I kind of don't fall under any specific diet right now. It's just I kind of choose from diets and build my own, and this is what's working for me. So this is lunch. So that's my lunch, and then for dinner, I am going to be doing some ground beef and green beans. We have a whole bunch of green beans from the garden that I need to use before they go bad, and when garden produce that you've grown yourself goes bad, it's like the worst thing ever. It's bad enough to throw away produce from the grocery store, but if you grew it yourself and slaved over it and watched it grow and then you let it go bad in the fridge, that's the absolute worst. So I don't want to let that happen, and they've been in the fridge for a little while now. I really need to get them cooked, and I know everyone will love them. So I'm making ground beef, green beans, and then either rice or potatoes. I'm not sure yet. So that is going to be dinner. And between now and dinner time, like I said, I usually try to finish eating around 6, so that's another 4 hours. Between now and dinner time, if I need a little bit of something, I might have a second cup of coffee with a little cream and collagen. I forgot to mention, I did have my coffee this morning. When I do the intermittent fasting, I'm not doing like water only. I'm incorporating other things that people say doesn't affect you when you are doing a fast, and I just do it to help myself get through and make it enjoyable, because I'm not going to do anything that I hate or that I don't feel good doing. So I do my coffee in the morning with like a couple teaspoons to a tablespoon of cream, and that's it. I'm not putting the collagen in the morning because I'm trying to keep it low protein or no protein. And so that's been working out really well for me, just to have that coffee in the morning. Still get to enjoy that. Don't have to suffer through without it. And so if I need something this afternoon before dinner, I'll have another cup of coffee with cream, and I'll add collagen to that since it's my eating window now. But besides that, I think that's going to be my eating for the day. So I hope to do another what I eat in a day video, a proper one here pretty soon, where I show you everything. But for now, this will have to do. So that's it for my Vlogust day number 2, Wellness Wednesday update, and I will tag on some of the footage from the lake here at the end. Talk to you guys later. Rennie, what are we doing today? At the lake? Isn't it a beautiful day to be at the lake? Yeah. Yeah. You see all the lake out there? Oh, how gorgeous. And what are you doing at the lake?
Birdies.
Birdies? There's birdies at the lake?
Yeah.
Were you playing in the sand?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Charity over there playing in the sand. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's Autumn and Tally out there. Autumn's in pink, Talia's in blue and purple. And they're swimming in the swimming part of the lake, trying to get some energy out before it gets too hot. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees today, like up to 106, which is unheard of for us here. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. I know, aren't they? Yeah, let's go over and see the pink ones. Come on, man. full right now. Careful, don't go right on the edge, Terry. I don't want you to fall in. Oh, there's a ducky. No. Aren't they pretty? Oh yeah, there's some duckies. Look at those lilies, aren't they beautiful? You hear Rennie?